Alright, good evening everyone. Welcome back. It is Thursday, so we're kind of off the normal schedule, but that's just because I won't be here tomorrow. So I figured I would do Friday stream today, in case y'all have missed the past streams where I've mentioned that. Today we are doing Monster Train, and they've just come out with an update. I guess it's Spooky Edition. You might have noticed the lack of music at the beginning, and the reason for that is because of the recent DMCA hammer being brought down on just about everyone, or well, I say just about everyone, on a lot of streamers. So I figure, I know Pretzel is usually very good about the music they have and then taking care of those things. I just don't want to risk it. I only play music at the beginning and the end. That isn't just game audio, and it's not very long, so I figured why risk it for just a minute and a half, or for 3 minutes total, a minute and a half and a minute and a half at the beginning and end. I'll just cut it off and we can enjoy some silence. So let's look at some mod settings and see what they have. In order to use mods, you must install and enable the mod loader. Okay, well, let's not do that. Let's look at settings. Maybe they have some new settings with the update. I was thinking, considering they have the Halloween I don't know, front screen, I thought maybe they might have some other. I know they created a colorblind mode, which is really cool, but other than that, I should totally create my own theme music. I can get right on that. That won't take any time at all. Well, let's just see if maybe they have just general Halloween themes on the game instead of having to download mods and stuff like that. I don't want to mess with all that right now. But anyways, we're still climbing the Covenant ranks. We're on Covenant rank 3 right now, and we're still doing random, so let's jump in. Okay. I need to get my volume turned up on my end at some point just to kind of get a nice base of how much I can hear. So we're going against Talos, or first off we have regular, Stygian primary, and then allied regular Umbra. Okay, so we have Talos. Enemies enter with rage, attacks every turn, and gains armor on Slay. At least they I think it's the she. At least she doesn't push our units to the back. That is annoying. Fell. They have multi-strike and he imbues with rage, so that's not great. And the diligent, okay, so the first spell gets consumed. Okay, so what's our deck look like right off the bat? We got Frozen Lances, Tethys, that's how you pronounce it, Tethys, yeah. And we got Train Stewards and Shade Splitters. So I'd like to get a good Umbra unit that can benefit from the Gorge triggers, and I'd like a good tank to cover for our champion. But what do we have here? We got Spell Weakness, which is great. Add a Morsel Miner is really good. We get 2 of them, and then apply Dazed 1 to enemy units, but discard our hand. I'm actually, that'll be nice to have. So, let's see what relic we can choose. Okay, so this is kind of tough. When a card with Consume is played, deal 30 damage to the front end. This is really good, especially on the final boss fight, because the first spell that gets played will be Consumed. So no matter what, the first spell we play every turn on the boss fight is going to do 30 damage to the front enemy unit. Or we could take 3 magic power. I think we just go with this. That'll allow us to take some Consume cards that we may or may not otherwise take. Do we want to go Spell Weakness or Frostbite? I love the Frostbite. The sweep is really good if we can get something blocking for him. But the spell weakness, but I don't want to go Spell Weakness because of the Consume mechanic of the final boss, because Spell Weakness will make him weaker to spells that we play, which would, make us want to play more spells. But unless the spell's already consumed by just by nature of what they are, then I don't really want to play them because we would just run out. Well, we probably wouldn't run out, but we'd lose like our really useful cards, at least on the final boss fight, assuming we get there, you know. But I love Frostbite, so I think we take Frostbite because we can stack Frostbite. Now, if we got the other artifact that makes it to where the cards that consume have like a 50-50 chance of not consuming, we can't do Spikes 3. I mean, we could. Is it worth it? Because I mean, I just don't want our Pyre taking too much damage, but it's not going to do a whole lot. It's mostly just because our champion is going to die. Like, that's just what's going to happen. You have armor 25. I mean, like, no matter what, I think we do that and maybe put our champion at the top and hope that like our train stewards or something can take care of the enemy units. Oh, it is Halloween themed. That's awesome. Okay. I really like this layout. It's very pretty. All right, so I think we put you at the top and maybe let you eat some morsels. There we go. So you have some HP. So if a unit gets up there, maybe you can, you know, live. I think that's a smart play. So this will help keep you going. Now you can at least hit something and not die. Might as well put spell weakness on you because you're going to get hit with the Frozen Lance. At least get rid of some of your armor. So you're dead, which is great. If we put you here and you here, none of you are dying. I don't think. Hold on. Spikes 3. You'll live with like 1 HP. I think we... Oh, and they've got the pumpkin helmets. That's awesome. Okay, and then I think we put spell weakness on you. Yeah, because we don't have any targeted damage, so... He's got candy corn. Oh, I'm loving this so far. So it looks like our champion is still gonna, he's not dying, surprisingly. Now both of y'all are dying, you're taking a hit. You know what, we might have wanted to not play our champion. Like, straight up just hold them because our deck is still relatively thin and just wait for him to come back around and then just play him. And, you know, let him do his stuff when Thorns or Spikes isn't an issue. So, can we kill you? No. We can take you... Oh, actually, hold up. Let's take 2 times from the next damage spell. We can kill you with this, actually. Wonderful. You'll die, you'll only take 7, which isn't great. I might want to put a train steward in front of you. You'll die... Or you won't die, but I don't know. You can eat this morsel miner, I guess. So you'll gain some HP and damage, which isn't great, but we'll be okay. You, I really want you to die, but we have no targeted damage. I don't think we can make you die. You do decent damage, so I would like you to live somehow, but I don't think it's gonna work because you're gonna hit 1 person, go down to 3, but we'd have to put something in front of you to make you take nothing. You're gonna take 30 from the both of you. So if we hit you with a Frozen Lance, you would die, and you're only doing 4 to the Pyre. We could put a Train Steward in front of you. 4, 5, 6, who would not die. Am I okay with that? Like, building just a weak top floor that's pretty much just hoping that he does enough damage. I think that gets played. This gets played. You're dead. You're gonna die anyways. So we can't play this anymore, but we can play... What if we dazed? Actually, what if we didn't? Because if we dazed, y'all wouldn't attack, which means you would live. Do we have any more? I don't think we have any more Yeah, we don't have any more train stewards, so we might want to do this. Now both of you are living. You have very little HP, but if we can apply a lot of spell weakness to you, that might be good. So let's just apply a lot of spell weakness to you. So let's see, you're taking 3 times spell damage, okay. And then, I mean, it's you. We actually can't play any of these. It means nothing because our thing is full. Well, you gain something on Slay. Do any of you gain Slay triggers? You do not. It doesn't matter, so just get out of my deck and die. So not great. You're not dying. But we can hit you with the Frozen Lance. That's pretty much the best we got. I mean, our Pyre is gonna get you. But I wish it didn't have to come to it taking that much damage. Okay, so now, what do we want? I think we want a Crit Builder. Either that, well, we have nothing to discard it. We don't have anything to enable a discard. But it is always nice. And it's attuned. So if we can put some spell power on it, or something like that. Anti-Armor Assault I think we need to take because it is targeted damage. Magic power on that is also really nice. Just something we can use to kill like a small enemy to make work. I think we gotta go this path. Get an Umbra unit, what do I want? Shadow Eater is good. Oh, well, he can be good, but he's tanky. Gorging, he'll restore 10 health and deal 10 damage to enemies. But you just have multi-strike, but we have to have morsels to make you work. We've got morsels. I still think we take the robot. Now what's here? Making you quick honestly did a whole lot for us last time. And really, I think making you tanky, like, giving you a large stone would be really nice, but I don't know if we can make... We might be able to make a large stone work. If we re-roll, we wouldn't be able to afford it. If it showed up, we wouldn't be able to make it work. So am I okay with you just doing 50 damage quick and being a little tanky, or do I want to hold out for a large stone? I'd like to hold out for a large stone, but it very rarely, like, I say very rarely, it usually ends up taking a hot minute, but you being quick is nice. Because if you have fuel, you have a good chance of killing the enemies before they can attack you. I think we can wait right now. Let's purge the basic train steward and then save the rest of our money. Because there's no point in re-rolling. Making our robot quick will be nice. Let's see, you have spikes too. Okay. So that's not great at all. You have rage and you grant haste. We do have targeted damage now. But it's one card. Where to go? Right, where is it at? Up here. And it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It does 3 damage, you have 1 HP. So if we drew it, we could kill you. But you having rage and you giving haste, I don't think we do this. Yeah, I don't think we do it. Could we make it work? I want to say probably, but I don't want to chance it. So you come up here. Yeah, why not just put all of you up here? I mean, I know the Frostbite really benefits more being played down here, but we don't have a tank to keep you alive at the moment. So we need to get you some fuel. Lifesteal is good. Okay, but now you can do some damage, which is great. Alright, so I would like for you to die. What do we want to do? I think we leave the rest of this open for morsels. We could play this and do a lot of damage to one of you. We could kill one of you, but with a frozen lance. So it's not necessary to play Crypt Builder right now. Play Shade Splitter. Give me some energy. You get more fuel. Spell weakness. It doesn't really need to be played anywhere. We could just play this up here. Now all of you are dying. I don't know. We could put spell weakness on you, I guess. It doesn't really matter. All of you have so little HP. And Umbra Assault. So let's kill you because you do the most damage. Actually, hold up. We can kill you. Okay. Well, you're quick, honestly, so it actually doesn't matter. The lifesteal actually isn't super relevant. One, because he's quick, and two, because he's multi-strike. So he's going to burn through whatever lifesteal he gains. And there's no point playing this. We could daze the floor. Yeah, we could. Here, we might as well play this. Get some more energy going. There we go. Nice and simple. I mean, they weren't going to hurt us anyways, but... Alright, so I think I think we just do this. Now you're going to be nice and strong and a little tanky. I'd say it's reasonably tanky because you're just going to skip past this floor. We have no way to stop that. Which stinks, but you are dying, which that's kind of all that matters. There you go. Let's just send it. He's gonna die anyway, so let's just send it. Okay. Good stuff. So I think we probably could have handled the challenge, but I didn't want to risk it. Draw discard I will take because it will enable us to make Crypt Builder work a lot easier. I know it's not the greatest card, but I'm pretty much taking it specifically just to make Crypt Builder work. Just so we have some sort of discard engine. That could be useful. I think I want this though because one, it consumes, two, it adds capacity to a floor, which will be really nice either on a morsel floor or if we choose to like stack up a floor. I think we go this way, see if we can get Shark Boy. Yeah. Okay, we got Shark Boy, so that's what we want to see. Is the Halloween theme new or did they just add it? Isn't the theme those both mean the same thing? Is the theme new or did they just add it? Yes. They released an update today with like the mod workshop and things like that. So yes, it is new. I don't want quick. I will reroll. We did get a large stone. I think you'll be fine with just HP. But you, being a large boy, I want. That is pretty much exactly what I was looking for, and we got it. So, a unit with plus 10, no. If only, I want HP, but it's not here, so we will save it. How good is our Shark Boy right now? He's okay. He might have a little bit of trouble, but I think as soon as we can get like an HP stone on him, I think he'll be doing a lot better. Speaking of which, you know what? What do we want here? 30 and 30. It would add plus 2, right? Plus 2. So we have 5. So you would take up your entire floor, which stinks because you would be worthless. Because we have to have capacity to make you work. Like if we could fight, who's the first one that gives us capacity? Talos. Talos will give us capacity. Which would be nice, but that's, you know, that's afterwards. We got to make you work now. We could put it on you. You would be 4, which means we could fit you and you. And then that floor is kind of set. You're doing solid damage, applying frostbite, and you're super tanky. And then we have you in the back stacking a lot of frostbite, and that'll survive. That'll help you live long enough to potentially get another, get another capacity up, or get a capacity upgrade rather, and then we can fit like another one capacity unit back there. So gaining armor on Slay does not phase me. Our two big units that we have are solid. So you go here, you're gonna hit. I'm okay with that. What if we draw, discard? Now you take a lot of damage. Do we play? Yes, and we play this. Now you can have some energy, or you can have some stuff going. We will draw our shark next turn. I think we play you up here then, and let them do that. Let them do their thing. Okay, so we got our shark. You come here. Now no one's dying. We have a big boy. What do I want? I think we still play up here just in case we can get like a lot of morsels going, because we can only play you once because you consume. There's no point playing you down here unless we've wanted to fit 3 train stewards. There's no point playing you here because all of our morsels are going to you. So, no. I think right now let's just get him pogging up with morsels. And they will die to frostbite, so pretty much nothing's gonna get up here as long as he's alive, and then afterwards he'll just mop up the rest because he's quick. And we can make use weak. Why don't we do that? That way, when you come around, we can get when we get Crypt Builder again. Well, assuming she's the front enemy unit, then we can do a lot of damage to you because it's attuned. Is attuned affected by spell weakness? I don't know, because attuned is affected by magic power, but this makes them take less. I don't think it works that way. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. If we play you, you'll die, so let's not play you. We'll just keep you going. You're all gonna die. You're taking a bit of a hit, but still, it's not that bad. Honestly, really, what would I want on you next? How much HP do you normally have? As of now, you have 65. Really, if we can't put HP on you, what if we put Endless? That way, we don't have to worry about you healing at all. Like HP is kind of irrelevant, you know. You die, we'll just bring you back. I think that's a good play. So I think for you, we want to make you Endless. So now what? We could daze. I believe you'll still die. I believe that's how. I believe that'll work. So let's get the morsel going. If we daze you, I think we could kill one of you. That might be, or we could kill 2 of you. Or we could daze you. Which one would result in less damage? Your rage will burn off, so you'll be doing, if we killed 2 of you, it'd go from you dying to, I think both of you dying actually. So yeah, let's kill 2 of you. Because you're alive right now, your rage will purge a little. You still might be dying, but at least you're not. And we could daze. I think that's what we want to do now. So you're up here, you're not going to get to attack. And I do want to kill you so you don't heal. But I think we... Ice, hold on. So you're both going to die, you're going to die. If we're going to daze, which will kill both of you anyways, let's not worry about it and kill you. Get you going. Okay, and let's just add more spell weakness to you. So you have 10 frostbite and 4 spell weakness. Great stuff. And we can just play our hand now. There we go. Now you're not taking any damage. You aren't so much of a tank at the current moment for the boss fights, as far as the boss fight's concerned, but you will serve your purpose, I believe, for the most part. And really, we just need you to do your thing. We can make this work and ice you, but it won't work against you. So spell weakness is kind of worthless, but what's it matter? I might as well, you know, if we can make it work, why not just make it work now? So now you have no protection. You gain armor Slay on Slay, so I'm not going to put you here, because you'll get one hit, you'll do 5 damage. That's not important. But making you go to town is very important to me. I would think, I don't think I want a morsel maker up here. I would like a morsel miner. I want one that duplicates the morsels. That way we can play with you. You are 3, so you do 1, 2, 3. -1 because we added the construct. 1, so okay, so we'd only be able to play 2 morsels. So it may or may not be as beneficial, but it's okay. So no matter what, you're going to get a good chunk of frostbite. I think we just play our Shade Splitter, and we might as well hit you with the Frozen Lance just to do some good damage. And I mean, you're not going to make it past him. I believe he's killing you like right off the bat. There we go. All right, so we're kind of, like the game's going to scale, but we're kind of cruising right now. This would be nice because we could play it for 0. And we would gain no energy, but it's a free 30 damage. This would be 30 times X to the front enemy unit, which is really nice, but this, I believe I want more than anything. Because 1, it consumes, it'll do damage. 2, we could play it for 1. We could play it for 1 and it'll trigger feeding a lot. So what do we want here? I don't really want a Crucible Collector. Like our robot is our big morsel boy. I think an Icy Silophyte might be nice because it does apply spell weakness, which is good. And we could give you some damage to where the sweep really takes out those lesser enemies, but we really don't have a place to put you. Both of our big floors are full by nature of the units that we have. But I do think I would like a sweep unit. We just might not be able to play you currently. So what do we want here? We could duplicate our Shark Boy. In that instance, we would have 3 solid floors with 2 big Shark Boys. Is that what I want to do? We would need to give, you know, the both of them endless, which probably isn't going to happen. Are we going to hit another where is it at? Another unit upgrade anytime soon? No, we're going to hit one right before Fell, where, you know, we may or may not make it or get it to work. You know, we have to get here, which means we have to get through these 2 fights, which means we have to, and this also has to offer endless, and then we have to duplicate, which is right here before the final boss. I say we duplicate him now. Yeah, we can use the Pyre Health, we can get rid of the Train Stewards, keep our deck relatively thin. Because we could duplicate you, which is nice, but then we'd have to feed you as well. So I think this is the smarter play. I mean, you not being endless is not going to be the end of the world. Making you strike and apply, or sweep and apply frostbite is really nice. Is that what I want? You do really well against like all types of enemies, because the enemies would hit our Shark Boy, get frostbite, he would hit them, and then you would sweep them and apply frostbite and spell weakness. And then after that, the robot should take care of the rest. I think that'll be useful for getting rid of a lot of enemies. Yeah. We have enough frostbite enablers, I think, that I believe combining those two to give him some sweep is going to be nice. +6, I think we'll be all right. Let's see, you put garbage in our deck on Slay. You put garbage in our deck on Living, and you are just annoying. Non-boss gets +6. I think we can make that work. Our power's full. We've got some solid units. I think we're in a good spot. So, we did draw a Shark Boy. What if we put you here and put you here and then put you here, and hopefully the next, it's either Shark Boy or Robot, and we can put them where they need to be. And you don't have an incant, you don't have an incant, so we might as well play that. And that's pretty much exactly what I was wanting. So we need to get you going. You're not dying, you're taking quite the hit. It's not great. You're not dying, which stinks. Let's draw. Oh, I was hoping we could draw into a was it the Titan's Tooth, Titan's Bane, Crypt Builder, whatever. And oh yeah, we'll just put you up here. So you're not dying, which kind of stinks, but oh well. We'll just give you spell weakness just for fun. Did we have a card that consumed? No. I don't think we did. So you're almost dead. Do we want to save this until, like, if you die, we can pull you, we can play you right here and just let you die? When is, I mean, I don't think you're going to make it through the 3 waves, which means I don't think you're going to live. So I think we might actually benefit from saving you. Or, I mean, do we have Train Stewards? We have a Train Steward. We can play a Morsel and put him in the front. He'll tank 11 damage. He loses out on some Frostbite, but I don't think that'll be the end of the world. So what if we play you here, play you here, and then play you, because you have fuel already, don't you? You have 1 fuel. An enemy is not getting to you yet. We'll play you here. It's a waste of a morsel miner, but I mean, it keeps you alive longer. I don't think we play this yet. Okay. You are dying this turn. We could kill you. Yes. I think that's smart. And then we could put a morsel right here. Now you're taking no damage. You're going to be taking less because of the lack of frostbite, but I think you'll be okay. You're not going to make it up to our pyre, so he's going to be in a world of hurt. Really, there's nothing else I want. I could play you like here, but we don't need to. I'll just hit you with a whatever that magic spell was, the frozen lance. There we go. Do I want you to take 11 damage? Not really, but also it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. I can make you dazed, then you'll die. Yeah, I think we can make that work. So giving you damage shield is actually great, and we could kill you honestly and get 2 other morsels. Yeah, you already got damage shield and you're quick, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, let's just daze you. Y'all are dying, which is great. We're not doing a whole lot of damage to you, but what if we play this? An offering token. We did not draw that spell card, the Crypt Builder. There we go. I can't remember the name of that card for the life of me. We could play that. No, I'm gonna save your spell weakness after these floors for Crypt Builder, even though we are almost guaranteed to draw it next turn. Give you the Morsel Miner. How much fuel do you have? You have 3 fuel. Yeah, I think we just let this happen. Great stuff. Play this. We'll just might as well give you more spell weakness. And put you here and give you some fuel. I guess it didn't really matter because it was you ate twice, which was the exact same as us just giving you the other morsel. And we could play this, and it won't. It might kill you. You would take 9 times damage. 540. So spell weakness with the Crypt Builder is great. If we could put permafrost on that, I think that's actually a brilliant idea. Put permafrost on our Crypt Builder and stack up our floors like that, and then just hit the boss with just an awful either permafrost or holdover. But if we get holdover, then that means we would have to play it every turn, which we can't make that work. I don't think we need this. We have enough ways to apply spell weakness, and this will just take up space in our deck. Ice Storm would be nice with magic power, but we have to, make it work. No. Potentially, but we have ways of making morsels now. Last turn, we had a bit of trouble generating morsels. This time, I don't think we can make morsels. So let's actually take that. So we can generate our morsels, feed, and then, give them more, if at all possible. So what do we want here? Let's go here and upgrade. See if we can upgrade some spells. What did okay, hold on, leave. Give me the money first. I saw the holdover. What would I want to give holdover to? I mean, we could do holdover offering token, in which case we can just keep playing it until we hit Crypt Builder, but then that means we have to play it on when we get it. I'd rather put permafrost on you. Put a holdover on Antumbra Assault, and it's free. It's free targeted damage or an Ice Storm. 20 magic power and consume. I don't think we do that. Well, I mean, actually, it might not matter, because if we make you consume, but increase your magic power a lot because you're attuned, and then make you permafrost, theoretically, we'd only play you once anyways. I think making you permafrost and maybe cost less. I think holdover on you and then just basic magic power maybe. Or we can make you free. Well, no, because 3 damage isn't going to be a whole lot in the after a while. We can make you holdover and free, and we can just keep applying days and just discarding our hand every turn. Yeah, because we can we can make you free and then play whatever we need to play, and then at the end just daze the enemies. It kind of ruins the whole Frostbite Revenge mechanic, but what's it matter when we can daze all the enemies whenever we need to? Well, not daze all the enemies, but you know what I mean. Let's give that a try. Where are you at? There you go. A little wonky, but I do think it'll benefit. Permafrost, you, yes. Okay. 10 magic power on you, yes. Do we want to make you free? No, we can make you 2. Is that what we want, though? I don't know. I don't know about that. We can make you cost less, which would be nice. What if we did this? We could play. Then we could play you for 0 and get two feeds out of it. Could, because this is already going to be good on like the boss. If we just save this for the boss fight on the 3rd floor, assuming they make it to the 3rd floor, then this is going to do so much damage. So we don't like, this is pretty much going to be like we play this in the turn, and our robot, if it doesn't kill him, our robot should finish the job. This I do think is a good play. Do we have another? We have one train steward. Do we want to purge him? What are we hitting next? Where are we gonna go here? We're gonna. Oh, do we want to go Merchants of Steel? Probably. Yeah. So we'll get a free. We'll get a free purge next after this fight. So I don't think we use the money to purge it. We can do this. Okay. Hellhorn, Stygian, or Umbra. Consumable. What if we... Hellhorn. Let's go Hellhorn. Rage 3. Why not? That could be useful. Okay, so we only got one for once. That's fine. We didn't need it, but it's free and we can always play it. And it should consume, doesn't it? It consumes? It does consume, so that's actually free 30 damage, which is great. This, who are we fighting? You. Okay, so you're multi-strike, which honestly is going to be your downfall. Your multi-strike and our frostbite revenge triggers is going to be the death of you. You heal, which is whatever. You have rage, sweep. So you're gonna body our champion, which stinks. You do 3 damage because we have no way to heal you. You can take 2 hits, which isn't great. An armor 15. I think we can still make it work. I think we can make this work, but I don't think we can play our champion until the end. I don't think we can play our champion or our IC Silophyte, because our IC Silophyte has 10. Depending on how many of you spawn, we might can make our IC Silophyte work. Let's just see. Depending on how many spawn, let's see what happens. Okay, so you're probably gonna spawn on every turn then. Well, we drew the 2 units that we don't really want right now. We will draw our tanks next turn. I think we can afford, or we can either draw our tank or our robot. We could play you up here. Let's. You play this and do some damage to you, but let's put you here. Do that. That way you're alive, and if we get our robot going, his quickness will negate the sweep. So the frostbite being up here isn't that great, but it won't be the end of the world. Right? That's something at least. That's great news. You need to come here. You're not dying, which is awful. We need our robot to come up here just to tank a hit, really. What do we want? What's gonna go down here? Our other big boy, which has 4 capacity, right? 3? 4. Okay, so 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So 4, 5, 6. We could put a train steward here. You would die. You would not die because you heal. But we also wouldn't get anywhere. Let's just play these. Damage shield is actually great. Now you can take a hit from this guy. Okay, so this is a little iffy. We did draw both of them. So you need to come here. Yes. Okay, you need to go here. We can give someone rage. What if we gave you rage? Well, actually, we could give you rage. It gets no use currently, but the 30 damage to you means you die. And I think that's what we want more than anything. I mean, we don't have any morsels, so I don't know, let's do that. Okay. A little wonky, but once we get our stuff going, I'm feeling confident. I think we want to play this just because it's a good morsel. We can play you for 4 times. We can play you for 1 and get you 4 times. Okay. So that would resolve all of our issues. Or we could play you for 1 and get you twice, I believe. You're gonna take a hit. You're taking a hit, but it's not the end of the world. I think giving you fuel right off the bat is what we want more than anything. So if we played you, I think getting you going and making you really powerful, and the damage that just got done is really nice. Let's make you weak, just because you have very little HP. So if we drew like Antumbra Assault for, actually we can use Antumbra Assault on you. And we finally got our Frenzied Swarm. So this does discard our hand, so it makes Crypt Builder work. So actually I don't want to play you because I want to keep this for the boss fight. Either way, 13 damage. We can't kill you. So let's kill you. 1, 2. Then we can play Making a Morsel. Get you up here. So now you're in a really good spot now. You're set. Y'all are okay. You're living, at least. Yeah, and I don't think we play that yet. There we go. And we're just going to wait. If you survive up to here, this is going to destroy you. What did I just play? I'm a moron. I was like, yeah, I'll play that and do some damage. No, I think I meant to play Shade Splitter, but it doesn't matter. That was only like 5 damage. It's a stupid misplay because I wasn't paying attention, but it is not the end of the world. I think we hit you with this and then apply Spell Weakness. Y'all are dying, which is fine. We got our Crypt Builder. And you have so much Frostbite on you, and it's only gonna get worse. Really, what if we... I don't want to play Frozen Lance. I want you to have as much spell weakness as possible. So we'll just make a morsel, put it here, and I mean, we might as well. It doesn't mean anything. But yeah, he's toasted. I do believe the spell weakness that he has currently, this will one-shot him. It did not one-shot him, but it doesn't matter because he's still dead. We could have hit it with Offering Token. It doesn't matter. Like, he was already dead. I just wanted to see if we could kill him before he was dead. This could work. I don't think we need it. We don't need it. We already have one. Don't need it. Like, this is pretty much... Nah, we don't need it. Descend friendly and enemy units on this floor. No, don't need it. We could make, like, a huge floor if we wanted. It doesn't daze them, so like we could build up our floors and then descend descend some units down to the bottom, and have like a super floor. But why? It doesn't really matter. Let's take Forever Consumed, just because that's decent damage. Does it? I don't think it consumes. It just does good damage. Right? Yeah, it just does good damage. Okay. So what do we want here? We take a free relic, or we can upgrade. What units would we want to upgrade? Our tanks, our Icy Silophyte. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Let's get rid of our Train Steward, and I would say a basic Frozen Lance. And let's see what we can get. Endless is pretty much what we wanted. I say pretty much, it is exactly what we wanted. You being endless is wonderful. You having HP is actually okay. I'm okay giving you just like HP and just generic damage. So let's reroll. Quick damage. Like I'm okay with that. Now you aren't entirely worthless from the damage point of view. Quick. I mean, it can be useful, but I don't think we need it. 25 HP. 25 HP on you would be nice. It is useful, but I don't think we need it. I think we're good where we are. Hold on. Because all of these units are pretty well set. You're okay. You're fine. Like, if we could put you at the bottom, then we never have to worry about you again, and then you can, you know, pick up the scraps on the second floor. We can just give you HP, yeah. Save some money. I might as well. That way we don't have to spend so much money making another unit endless. Do we want to purge anything? Not really. I like where the deck is at right now. I think we're kind of, I don't want to say coasting, but I think next we'll want to prioritize some spell upgrades and make that work in a big way. So what do we want from here? 2 rage, 2 armor, no, or take another shroud spike. Or we could leave. Really? I mean, this consumes, so why not take... it consumes anyways. Yeah, let's take another shroud spike. I'm okay with that. I was gonna say it was either shroud spike or leave, and an argument can be made for both, but having 2 of them is useful. That will ensure that our robot always has fuel. So it grants multi-strike and rage, which is not great, but if we can get our units up first and get the statues down in a quick manner, I think we'll be sitting pretty. So you up here. You are not endless. Does that matter? I don't think it matters. You have a lot of HP. You'll be okay. I'll put you here. And why not daze you? Yeah, why not daze you? Because you're taking... You only apply Frostbite 3. So I think we benefit more from that. You take less damage, but we take no damage. Okay, so now you're endless. You go here. You go here. Put some spell weakness on you. Oh, you incant. That's not great. It's just armor 10. It's fine. Who can we kill? You're taking a lot of damage, but you're endless, so that actually works out. I think we kill you. Just because. We can't kill. We could kill you because you have spell weakness. Yeah, there we go. So now we're doing some work. Put you up here. Let's see. You all would die to frostbite, right? No, because you sweep. You sweep, so it we kill you. So this is actually okay. Yeah. Pretty much we're gonna play this the Frenzy Swarm up until the point we draw our Crypt Builder. I remembered it this time. Okay, and no incant triggers up here, so play our Shade Splitter up here. This is not our upgraded one, so we play it for 1 and get it for 2 essentially. I would like for you to die. Let's see how much damage you do. It doesn't matter how much damage you take. It does kind of matter how much damage you take, especially since you're sweeping. So we will. You cost 0, which is great. Will this do anything? Not of importance, so let's just go ahead and eat you. We do have energy from that, which I didn't even anticipate, but it doesn't matter because we don't have any more X cost cards, so we can still play this. That would take you down to 8. But you would gain armor for the incant. I don't know, let's just do that then. And there we go. So now our champion's living, which is great news. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're taking 7 damage because you sweep. You do have spell weakness, which means... How much damage is this? 1 damage, or 1 damage 5 times. You take 2 damage, so I assume that means you would take 10 damage. So I'm okay with it. You've got enough HP, you'll be fine. And I kind of want you to die before the boss fight, which I think is going to happen. I think y'all will get up here and kill him. You and Can't, you're gonna die. Y'all won't, so let's get these going up so you can keep your fuel. You have 5 fuel, so you're already set, I feel. I don't think you're gonna get through your fuel, but I still want you to have it. Might as well. We'll daze you. Okay, so you all have rage now. You should die. You're taking a hit, which isn't great. We could play it on this floor. And we could play this on this floor, and it would do some damage because it consumes, or because we don't really need it capacity on this floor currently because we go through our morsels so quickly. But we don't have any more units to go down here, so really we'd only be playing it for damage to kill you. Potentially. And y'all won't die, but you'll die up here to him. And let's just go ahead and give you rage. Make you that much stronger. If you play this, ice one of you, or ice you exactly. I think you're fine. Why are you taking damage? Oh, because you're dying. So you're killing you, you're doing 11 damage. You'll be fine. I do want you to die though, so this needs to get played. Go up there. Let's play this so you die. And I don't want to play this in case we get Crit Builder. So let's play this so where you take nothing. Everyone dies. You're not taking any damage, which is great. You come back. Go right there. We do have our Crit Builder, so we don't want to play this anymore. So that means you still have four spell weakness, so you take 5 damage. Okay. I mean, really, let's just. No one can't triggers on this floor. Okay. So you up here. This is our good one now. There we go. So now you're doing a lot of damage, and yeah, we'll just pass turn and let this thing roll. Really. 90 damage is nice. It would get you down to 8. It wouldn't kill you. This would kill you. Okay. Do we want to make that work? Probably. First, give you spell weakness. Hit you with Antumbra. Get these morsels going. Okay. Give you more spell weakness because I didn't see that. You can take the damage. You'll be fine. You're gonna die, so you'll be fine. I mean, we could just do a lot of damage to you. Or play this and just keep you pogging up. 30 damage to you. I mean, you're still gonna die regardless. Let's do it to you. Alright, now we're sitting pretty. And you're gonna be in a world of hurt once the spell weakness just goes up, because you're gonna get a lot of spell weakness on this floor. Yeah, and I don't think we play anything. Let's just, or I say don't play anything. Let's play our morsels and just get him going. In turn, you're gonna die, which is fine. Okay. We'll just go ahead and play you. Might as well go ahead and do that. And I mean, even still, like, you make it through this floor, we've got our Endless Boy. How much damage are we doing? It's killing you. Good stuff. And that's exactly why I made that permafrost. So I think we're doing good. I don't think we need another one. A Trample, a Wretch is useful, but I think a Trample is just a no-brainer. We generate enough morsels for our robot, making him trample to where he can just stomp through everything is wonderful. Do we need this? I don't think we do. I don't think we need any more capacity, because we put you at the top and you're fine with the remaining 6. Yeah, So you're fine with the remaining 3 capacity for morsels. We could take it that way. We could put our endless one at the top. Yeah, okay. So I'm glad I thought that out. So now that we have 7, we can put our robot and our shark boy up at the top. So like on the final boss fight, in case we have awful draw or something like that, we can still make it work by having our super tank up at the top. Okay. Where do I want to go? Here. Our units are set, so let's go here. We don't need pyre health. We don't really need to remove anything. What don't I play? I don't play you, but that's only because, well, I do play you, but you don't do a whole lot of damage. What if we, yeah, what if we just got rid of our frozen lances? I use pretty much everything else. Yeah. And then we can see what there is to upgrade. Permafrost, what would we want permafrost on? Nothing, really? We could make this work with Crypt Builder in the sense that we can save it and then use it for free. But I don't think that really matters. What if we... I want you to either cost less or, well, we don't need to remove consume because we don't have any, like, in it, we don't have any units that stomp except for our robot, and he's going to be our prime target anyways. But I do think we want to make it cost less. Yeah. 20 magic power and consume. What if we just did that? That's really good damage. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still like that. I think we can make that work. Permafrost. I don't know. I don't think we need permafrost. I think we can go ahead and reroll and see what we get. Holdover on what? I don't know. We can do a morsel miner. Make it holdover and cost 1. That way we can just always have a good solid morsel coming in. Or just constantly apply spell weakness for free. Or constantly have targeted damage. We can't do it to you because you consume 10 magic power. I think that's actually useful. We could give it to you. Nah, I don't think we need to. That's nice. Let's give it to you just because you'll do so much damage. And then -1. We could apply it to our other one, or to you to make it automatically, 4 times. That is kind of irrelevant. We can play you for 1. So holdover. Let's think about holdover real quick. I think, yeah, I think doing a morsel miner and making it cost 1. I mean, it's not the best, but I mean, it's not awful. I think it'll definitely be useful when we get it. And from now, spell weakness 2. I don't think we need it. Let's go heavy on the frostbite and let's do a lot of damage. So heavy frostbite, and now that we've got sweep enabled, we can take out a lot of enemies now. Non-boss enemy units restore all health when they move up a floor. I don't think we do that. I'm not saying we couldn't do it, but we don't really need the money in the sense that most of our stuff is already taken care of. So I don't think we turn that on. But we're sitting pretty... We did get the endless unit, which is great. Come here, you come here. Everyone's dying, which is wonderful. We did get our holdover make a morsel. Well, we could give it to you. Or no, let's put it up here and not eat it until we get our robot. And we'll wait for this to come around. Might as well put spell weakness on you, it doesn't matter. Okay. And then other shark boy comes here. You come here. You're gonna die. We drew trample, which kind of stinks. Why are all of you dying? Because, let's see, you do nothing. You hurt, you will kill, and then kill him. So if we can kill you, which we can't, we can put you... We can sacrifice you, and you'll live, and then you'll come back next turn. Might as well put spell weakness on you. You'll come back around before the final boss, or before the boss gets here. You'll come back. There we go. And you come up here. We can't play you, which stinks, but it's had to be done. But at least he's got fuel, which is good, so he'll kill the unit up there. Now they're all dying again, unless we play this. Or we could play this. Oh, you don't need the capacity. You're fine with capacity. So we can play this up here and kill you. Okay. We've got Frostbite, you're still dying. We do want to play this, so give you more fuel. We can trigger this and have energy, which we don't really need, but it's okay, because we want you to have plenty of fuel. Give one of you rage. Or we can give it to you, but it'll burn off. So let's give you some rage. And then that actually worked out beautifully. So we got you, which is great, but we also got you, which kind of stinks. You're dying, which is fine. And you're not, so I'm okay with that. Play this, get our morsel miner going. Lifesteal is irrelevant. I don't know if we discard this, I don't know if it counts as using it. Let's see, so discard, where is it at? Offering. It says it will instead be played. So yeah, I assume it will be played means that it will actually get consumed. So you come here. We could draw a discard. Yeah, why not do that? See what we get. We did get a morsel, which is exactly what I wanted. So we can put it up here. Play this, and it's something. He's got a little bit of fuel. He needs to have some more fuel. Let's kill you. You're taking a lot more damage. Here we go. Okay. Now, we're starting to cook with gas. You need to be made weak. You're gonna die, so that's perfectly fine. You up here. Could we kill you? We could kill you with Antober Assault. We could also kill you with Antober Assault. I think I'm okay with that. It's less damage that's gonna be done to you, which will then equal more damage being done to you. There we go. Yeah, so now you're taking like 200 extra damage. And then why not? There you go, and there's all the fuel you will ever need for the rest of this fight. Alright, there we go, fuel 7. Okay. And this is just beautiful. So he does do extra damage, but oh, he's dead on this floor, so even greater, or even better. So when we did 880 damage, that's obscene. You have 5 damage to enemy units and apply Frostbite 3. Or Frostbite 3, Frostbite 10. You know, we can make this work. We have discard enablers, we can make that work. We can sacrifice a unit, or sacrifice a unit and get 3 uncommon or rare morsels to our hand. I don't think we need it. This is nice, but again, I think we're fine. I don't want to fill up my deck too much. We got 26 cards and we're about to go to the final fight. Yeah. We're going to be okay. So here, what do we want? We don't need this. We don't need this. And the only reason we would take this is to buy artifacts. So we could come here, but what would we want to duplicate? I don't know. We didn't even get to play Umberstone last turn or last fight. I remember that. We could duplicate a Making a Morsel. We could duplicate an Ice Storm. That's good damage. Yeah, let's come here and see what we get. What do I want to get rid of? I don't necessarily want to get rid of my Shade Splitters. We can get rid of this. Well, it's free damage, so let's not. I don't really play this. I do play these. I mean, honestly, I don't think we get rid of anything currently. Let's see what we can get. Remove, consume, and cost +1. I mean, I like it. That would be really good. It costs 2, but that is a significant amount of damage. Because we only have 3 energy, unless we eat an energy morsel. But the thing is, like, our consume cards are actually really nice because they do damage. They do 30 damage each time they played. Actually, let's keep our consume cards. Honestly, hold on. Before we do any of this, let's look at the artifacts. See if we can buy anything. We can't buy anything. It doesn't matter. That would have been nice to get, but we don't have the money. This would have been 75 coins. We wouldn't have been able to afford it by 5 coins. I honestly don't think we remove consume because we want spells to have consume. Because we can play them, and it doesn't matter because of the boss's mechanic. That way we can play a consume or like a consume card, and we can still, you know, have our Shade Splitters and other cards that we want to play. We need to remember not to play you at the first turn. 20 magic power and consume. We can make you cost less. Or I say cost less, we can make you free. Let's reroll. Can't play holdover, so that's whatever. That could be useful. You're not, Titan's Tooth isn't attuned, so. But it's still not bad. This is essentially going from 21 times 5 to 31 times 5. It's like 50 extra damage cumulatively, which is really nice. So let's do that. -1. We probably won't play this unless we get it to enable with a discard card. So we probably won't play that, but we can still make it cost less just because it doesn't consume. And well, unless we play it first, but you know. And yeah, I think it'll be weird. Is there anything we want to duplicate? What would I want to duplicate? I think I want to duplicate you. Strictly because you do so much damage that I'd like to see you twice. Just in case we need like a free turn or something. Or duplicate you. That way we can make one of you work. If we had like a... No, I don't think that's right. I think we go here just because it's so much damage and it'll destroy a lot of enemies. So yeah. Let's duplicate that. So this will be an interesting fight. It's a little wonky because we have built good spells. but I don't want to say we're entirely reliant on them. Pretty much as long as we have our where are you at, crypt builder, and we can find a way to generate our morsels, I think we'll be in an okay spot. Okay, so let's see, you just have HP, you put garbage in our deck when you live, and you're just here, you do damage. I would rather have the endless unit here, but I'm okay with having the big boy. Consume and apply spell weakness. Do you consume anyways? I wish the consume cards, like the ones that naturally already consume, remained black instead of green. So that could very well be the case, because I know you don't consume, and I know you don't consume, and you don't consume either. What would I not want to see again? I mean, I don't really want to see this again, but I also want to have energy to play that. So what if we just give you spell weakness? Right, you're gonna be fine. Give you spell weakness, and then we can play this. And play you up here. 30 damage. Might as well. It'll do some work on you. Not great. You need to come out here. I would like for you to come out here. And then we can play this. It ruins our draw discard. Because it consumes, but am I okay with that? I mean, it's our powers. It only take 1 damage, or well, it'd take 2 damage. I think we're okay. Let's take the 2 damage. Okay. You need to come here. Okay, consume. You okay? Oh, okay. So it does stay black. That's beautiful. You'll be fine. You're dying. Everyone's dying except you. No matter what, let's play this here. So you take significantly less damage. Now we can play you, which is great news. And we can play you. We'll have energy. Do we want to trigger this now? I don't think we do. We can save that for a spell that we need to consume, assuming it comes back around. And then, what do we want? You consume already. You consume. You don't. So, where do we want to go with this? I don't think we play it up here, strictly because I want him to have it. I don't know if Seraph the Diligent is a he or she. I think it's a he. It doesn't matter. I don't want the Seraph to lose his spell weakness. You play it here. You die, which is not great because you're the Endless Boy, which means you are in a world of hurt. So I think we play this. You're not dying. You're living with 1 HP, which, you know, is whatever. I still think the run is fine. Like, like having this setup is great. I don't think we need it to get the win. I could be, you know, eating my words, and very soon, but I think that is what we want to play. This will not get a kill. Will not get a kill. Will get a kill. So we'll do that, and we'll get even more. So this trigger is 0 times, so it's whatever. But the Seraph did take all that damage to the face. Okay, so you consume naturally, you consume naturally, you consume naturally. I think we play this. Got a lot of kills. Both of you are still dying, but I guess I'm okay with that. I'm gonna have to be okay with it. You take trample. Do this. We'll let our pirate take the 1 damage again. We can trigger you twice. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so bye-bye first floor. But you're endless, so I think it's still okay. We draw the 2 of these on the same turn for the 2nd fight in a row. So I think we play this. What do we want to give rage to? I think we still want to give it to you. Oh no, we can give it to you and do some damage here. Let's give it to you, because you're gonna die down. So that consumed, which is fine. Play this and just keep you going. How much fuel do you have? You'll have 6, either 6 or 5, either way. We're in an okay spot. Then Tanky Boy will come back. Wonderful. I think, oh, we could play our other one, and it could do a lot of damage. We could play this and kill a lot of you. We could, I think we play it down here. I think that needed to happen. And we'll keep you spell weakness. How much do you have? You have 5 spell weakness. Play this. And keep you going. Goodness. Yeah. And the trample is great, because the multi-strike only further enhances that. Alright, so he's multi-strike times 3. Not great. But it's okay, because we can put you up here. And still play this. Right? No, we would have to have energy in order to make that work. Oh, that's a huge flaw in my plan. We would have to have energy on the turn that you're up here in order to play you up here. I do think Crypt Builder, with all the spell weakness that you would get, will be worth more than the Frostbite plus damage that you would give, potentially. I hope I'm correct. So you need spell weakness. Right? Yes. We need to get as much spell weakness on you as possible. It needs to be played. Or it doesn't need to be played, but I like it to be played to keep you... you need as much HP and damage as you can do to take him out, because this might actually be a problem. Alright. Won't kill you. It'll do some damage, but it won't kill you. We could kill you. That's probably our best bet. Let's go ahead and just kill you. Put you up here. If we had a feast, like if we drew, like, we would have to draw. Have we played both of our Shroud Spikes? We have not. So we will draw a Shroud Spike, which means if we played a Shade Splitter, it gave us an energy morsel. When we played a Shroud Spike, we would have energy to potentially play both. It would have to work out perfectly in order to work. So I don't think we play Feast right now. Let's go ahead and play this. But it's going to be an issue. You're gonna die, which is great. Okay, so what do we do? How many times are you gonna hit? It's gonna go hit, and it'll take you down. Okay, so then you're just gonna straight up kill him before he can even attack you. You're gonna get 1 attack and then die. I don't want to play this and get the daze, because I think it's only 1 spell weakness though. I think dazing you and taking the damage and doing it now, as opposed to getting the 1 extra spell weakness, is worth more. Because, well, actually, hold up. How much more damage would we do? You'd be dazed for 1 turn, which means you would take 30 damage, which means we would do 41, and then everyone still dies. Because you aren't even applying spell weak. No, wait, you are, because you sweep. That's right. That's tough. If we played this and got the daze, I don't think it does any extra damage to you. Except, no, we would get to apply 2 spell weakness to you, so you go from 6 to 7. I'm afraid to play this now. I'm working it out in my head. I'm afraid to play it now because I could no, I can't play it now because it would hit you. Yeah, it would hit you, so we can't play that. You have to die, which is even worse because you're not gonna die. Crap. So how are we going to make this work? You're not going to die, which means you're going to come up here, which means we can't play Crypt Builder, which means we pretty much have to play you, which makes Crypt Builder worthless, which means we might as well play it here, honestly, if that's the case. Because if we play it here, you die, which is nice, but also kind of irrelevant. You'll also die to the consume trigger as well. So if we play our cards and then daze, you will die from this and the consume. You'll be dazed for a turn, which means we will hit you, and you will survive for one of his attacks, which means you'll be able to apply more spell weakness, which is kind of irrelevant because you'll have been used. But I do believe it's better that way than saving this and not being able to play it because you're still alive. I think we play the cards that we can and then apply the daze on this floor to where make sure you die to where it's just you, and then just put you up top to tank so he can do as much damage as he can. I think that's our best bet. So because we don't need morsels anymore, because once you die, you're going up here, and that's going to take all the capacity. We might as well take this, play this, come here, play this. You did not die. Did you not consume? You don't consume when you get discarded. Okay, well, at least now I know, but that really sucks. I didn't know that, but oh well. It'll be tough, but I think you'll be okay, because we can also because we put holdover on that, you're dead. Goodness. That was a very tough fight, actually. I mean, I figured we, had it in the bag, but I wasn't expecting to get that wonky of a draw to disable, all the things that we had built up for the fight. But either way, I mean, we pulled out a win, so I'm happy. So we're still moving up in the Covenant ranks. That was a good fight. We ended right on time, too, which is great. So let's go ahead and see what we get. Covenant rank 4, minor bosses have increased damage. Alright. We got mastered cards plus 9 more, which is nice. Stygian leveled up. We got gifts for a guard. Draw 3 spells, apply consume 20 magic power, and make them free. Wonderful. I think I will really like that card. Blazing Bolts is really great. Deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. Add a stronger version of this card to your discard. I think you play it 2 or 3 times, and it'll be like permanent. I believe, and it'll do good damage. I think that's how that works. Damage shield to the first friendly unit summoned each turn. Awesome. Okay. Highest damage dealt by a previous spell was 880. Alright. Well, I mean, doing these random ones, we seem to be getting a lot of like Stygian Umbra, Melting Remnant. So I'd like to get, more Hellhorned and Awoken tossed in there. But I mean, I'm sticking to it. Either way, that was a very good run, a very solid run. It wasn't. I mean, most of it was fairly easy because we had the just behemoths of tanks with frostbite and damage, and our quick robot doing a ton of stuff, and like for most of the run, it was really simple. Um, and then at the very end, it just got difficult because we got weird draw, and the consume mechanic was more difficult than I was anticipating for the spells that we had. But we managed to pull it out, or pull out a win. Phrasing. Uh, but yeah, so tomorrow, no stream. I'll be out of town, which also means that there'll be no surprise streams over the weekend. So pretty much we'll just it's just another weekend, really. Everyone stay safe, have fun, all that good stuff. If it's cold, stay inside. If it's hot, go outside and have some fun. Do something. I don't know. Uh, I'll see everyone on Monday. We'll be doing some Enter the Gungeon. We won. We killed the past as the convict. So all we've got now is the Marine, and then unlocking all the other characters, and the rat fight and all that stuff. But as far as killing the past is concerned, for the characters we have now, is just it's just the Marine. So we'll work on that on Monday. Hopefully we can get a win as well. I was actually anticipating that the Marine would be my first win, and I have yet to win with the Marine. So we will see. So yeah, and since we had I think I'm gonna stop playing music at the front and at the beginning and end of my streams. I will send y'all off with some silence instead. So everyone have a good, safe weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Peace.